Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie, my beautiful lights. Let's get started on today's reading and see what uplifting messages Spirit may have. Okay, guys, so all right, so this is what I'm seeing and feeling here. So an unexpected meeting or a brief encounter with a total stranger will have you feeling intrigued this week. You'll also find it's going to be very hard to stop thinking about them. The meeting between the two of you is a fated one, absolutely. And you might find yourself feeling very strongly like a sense of deja vu when you're around them. Okay? This, I feel, is something between the two of you that needs to be completed. You've known each other in the past, like a past life perhaps. All right, let's move forward and see what other messages we have. All right, so someone is moving past this broken heart or this setback, okay? There was a setback. Somebody did something or said something like this was deceivement, okay? Somebody deceived you. And I do see that you're starting over. I see that you want balance in your life. You just want to be free of all the chaos, all the negative energy, all of the stuff that makes you feel down and out. You just want to be rid of it. You want happiness. And I see that you're putting action behind your thoughts and you're making it happen. All right, so I do see that you're moving through these harder times and really wanting a new start and putting the action in to get that, though, actually bringing in the balance. Maybe you're moving away from negative people, places, and things and just thinking you're starting fresh here. All right, so here this is love, guys, okay? I'm seeing that somebody is mentally exhausted, all right? It feels like this exhaustion, you know, at first when I looked at it, I thought something negative was happening between the two of you, but it's actually the opposite, okay? I'm seeing you're exhausted from banging your head thinking about this person and wondering about this person. So this is a relationship that is fairly new and you are extremely attracted to this person. You think about them day and night. They bring in all this happiness and you have all these questions going round and round in your mind about this person, okay? And you're looking at it, you're very excited about this. This is like a new romance, a new start. And I see that you're just looking forward to hearing from this person again or seeing this person again. And guys, I do offer readings. I offer a $20 reading and some other things. You can click on the description below the video to see what my services are. Here I'm seeing something not so good. All right, so some of you today might be trying to be strong regarding someone negative. I feel like this is work. I feel like this is a supervisor or a boss or a person you work with that gets on your last nerve. You really don't like this person. You feel like they're negative and they're always coming from the wrong place. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to talk to people. They talk down to people in a sense, okay? So you're thinking that you want to get away from this job. You want something different mainly because of this person. This person looks to be like making you feel trapped when you go into work. Like it's not enjoyable, or not that every job is enjoyable, even though, guys, you should be going for that, especially if you're looking for a new job. Find out what your passion is and work there where you're doing stuff you love to do. If it's helping people or working with children or whatever you like to do. You could do a side hustle if you like to paint, if you're creative, you make jewelry. Get yourself on Etsy and start selling your jewelry. Do things that make you happy, guys, okay? And I am seeing that this is totally possible now, all right? I'm seeing a celebratory card in the middle around good things coming in financially for you. This is a very positive layout, okay? And I'm seeing Well, actually, I'm seeing transformation from this. So, some of you are, if not all of you, that are feeling this way with this person at work, you're all going to transition into something way more relaxing and more peaceful, okay? So, I feel that if you're needing to go move to another job to get away from that, that it is totally possible, and there's a very good omen around that. Okay? And you have nothing to lose because you still have your job. All right, so here I'm seeing movement toward somebody's holding on to something that is making you feel burdened, okay? And this is one of those things that you're getting in your own way, Aquarius, okay? You don't have to hold on to this burden if you don't want it, okay? And the burden looks to be like you have to give, so much of yourself to others or another person, and this is leaving you, your spirit is feeling extinguished. You feel mentally just, depleted, and you're needing a break, okay? Your soul is crying out for this break. All right, so I do see that again, this is a burden that you can do without. So whoever you are, please comment below the video and give this some thought. There's no reason why you have to feel depleted and give that much of yourself. Put yourself first, guys. I always tell you this. You have to come first so that you're 100%, so you have even something to offer other people. All right. I'm seeing somebody's going to be hearing something from a job that you might have recently applied for, or I see communication around finances, around money. All right. And this might be a masculine I'm talking to. You're very intelligent, by the way. You might be feeling stuck right now, like the communication hasn't come yet, and there's some worry here. And, it's kind of like a feeling like life is starting to feel like so chaotic. Everything's coming to, guys, do you feel this way? Like everything's, what do I want to say? Just coming to a head. Like everything is, just at the craziest point, at the melting point, the melting pot point. Some of you might be going through this where you're getting hit with all these things. Every day it's something else, right? Others are on easy street right now. You're feeling like calmer than you've ever felt. You're feeling more peaceful than you've ever felt. That's because we're jumping back and forth into timelines, okay? We're all doing this because we're all vibrating on different levels, and each timeline has its own vibrational level. So what I'm seeing here again is a good omen for those of you who have applied for some kind of work or are waiting to hear something about your finances. This is a beautiful omen. All right, and so start thinking positive so you can manifest that in. All right, so I feel like this is for a masculine. I'm seeing that you're in a really good place. I'm seeing like your emotions yesterday were just overflowing with joy and happiness. I feel like this is a connection to a masculine, or you might be a masculine. I'm seeing that you've come further than you've ever come, and you've worked really hard to get here. However, you're judging yourself and you're feeling sad. I don't get it. All right, so somebody needs to explain this to me. You're in this most fabulous place that you've ever been as far as growth and success go, yet you're feeling upset and judging yourself, okay? So there's a few of you out there that do this, okay? You're constantly belittling yourself, or kicking yourself, or judging yourselves. Like it doesn't matter what great things you do in life, it's never good enough. You never feel good enough. And this could have been put upon you by someone in your life, maybe from when you were younger, or maybe someone you grew up with, somebody who said, not so nice things to you. So now you have these self-limiting thoughts that roll around your head constantly. So you can get rid of this. You just need to work on it. All right. So when you have a self-limiting thought and you say, oh, I could have done that better, or I should have done it this way, or whatever you're doing, I want you to take notice of it and don't give it much credence, but replace it with a thought like, hey, I got the best paycheck I've ever gotten, yesterday, or I did something really good for someone yesterday. Um, and it could be a small thing. It could be little small things, but you need to replace these thoughts. And it will take a while. Think about how much time it's taken you to get to the place where you're at now with these self-limiting thoughts that hold you back, by the way, guys. So no matter how successful you are, think about your success level if you could do away with the self-limiting thoughts, okay? So pat yourself on the back for each little thing that you do, and eventually you will be thinking that way instead. All right, I'm seeing here, this is for, I feel like somebody's working on their wedding. Somebody's getting married, somebody's putting together their wedding plans, and this is, both of you are doing this together, a masculine and a feminine, all right? You're committed to one another, you're very much in love, and you might be having these petty little arguments about, the wedding, okay? If this is you, please comment below the video, and let's see what else we have. Someone is having a brawl with their family, okay? Just that tower moment with family. And I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine, and the thing of it is you can only see this one way. You're being very one-sided. Not that you're wrong, okay? But try to bring it down a level or two and try to see their perspective. You don't have to agree with them. Sometimes, guys, just to avoid this, we could just say, listen, we'll just have to agree to disagree on this and change the subject, okay? I've had to do that so many times. It's not funny, all right? But this is a way for you not to give your power to them, not to get aggravated and get yourself in a bad mood. And I do see you're feeling very defensive about your stance here. You are feeling that you're right, and you could be, all right? But I've just given you, and no matter what your situation is, guys, this is a beautiful way to handle things and get away from discord with people. Just a back door. It works beautifully, all right? And here, I am seeing that this is going to be very temporary for you as well, looks like. All right, so this is for one of my beautiful feminines. I'm seeing that you've been wanting to meet somebody. You've been wanting to fall in love with somebody, and you're not obsessed with it, but you do think about it from time to time. You ended your last relationship some time ago, and you do think back of happier times when you were with the last person you were with, even though it ended. There was negative parts of it too, but the good things is what keeps you thinking positive about future love, that maybe you could find someone, who's vibrating on your level more so, that can bring in happiness. And I do see this as a possibility in the near future for you. Some of you might have already met someone and are wondering where it's going, okay? So let's continue. All right, so guys, I see that a lot of you are really feeling yourself. You're feeling a lot of confidence. You're feeling, I can't get my words together, but you know where I'm going with this. You have a lot of self-confidence, and this is due to you working on yourself, okay, and making smarter decisions as well. I do see that there is a decision coming up where Spirit is letting you know not to do that with this one. All right, there's going to be an important decision that you need to take some time on and think about it, not rush into it. This is the card of rushing in, coming in quick. So do not rush in, they're saying. Take your time on this. This is going to have long-term implications, this decision you're making. So definitely use your intuition on this and take your time. It might be something financial as well. I'm seeing a couple, and I'm sending you love and light because I just felt what you guys are feeling. Okay, you've gone through something very emotional recently, and this has brought in a lot of sadness. It's even almost come between you in ways, even though this isn't a burden that either one of you are sharing, but it has to do, in other words, it doesn't have to do with your relationship. It has to do with something else that's going on around you that has brought in stuckness and a lot of sadness. Okay, and I see that things are going to change. Things are going to change. I do see this new beginning here. I'm also seeing something financial for the two of you. Um, there's finances all over this layout. So this, it could be around finances actually. The stuckness and the sadness, it could be around finances. So it could very well have to do with your finances after all. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. This is one of those things that could have a double meaning or could go either way. All right. But either way, Spirit is reminding you to stay in that state of gratefulness. So if it's money and you don't have the money you used to have and it's bringing in a lot of stress, you know, you don't really have a choice right now. So get in that state of gratefulness where you're thankful for what you do have, for what you still have. All right. And that will make things a lot easier on you. All right. I'm seeing this feminine here. There's something that is making you feel ignored. It's making you feel alone, and it's actually even pissing you off. I don't know what it is, but I do see that you're thinking about this. It feels more like a relationship. I don't know if it's love or just a family relationship, a friendship. I don't know. I just see that you have this card of freedom, meaning you're feeling like you're ready to let go of this person, you're ready to move away from this person, separate yourself from them, and that you've pretty much made up your mind. Your thoughts are that if you can do this, you're going to be much better off and you're going to find peace. You're going to find peace. You're thinking that you're going to be not just okay, but you're going to be much better off, much happier, and much more at ease in your life. All right. And this is for someone who has been connecting to spirit. Okay. Whether that's your spirit guides or a person that you pray to, whoever that may be. Okay. And I do see that you're using your intuition on this as well. So this is something that is very important to you. And you have the ability to manifest this in. It's coming in. It's going to show up as an opportunity, it looks like. Or there's going to be an opportunity for you to get whatever this is that you want, that you're praying for. And all you have to do is focus on it. Focus more on it. Focus harder on it, Spirit said. Focus harder on it, because you are already focused on it. But they're saying really, really intensely put this action behind it, and don't take no for an answer. Tell the universe you're not taking no for an answer. You're going to keep going until you get this, whatever this is that you want. Okay. And that's how we do it, guys. That's how we manifest, okay? You have the manifestation card in here for something you're wanting, okay? And I do see it coming to fruition for you. All right, so this is already in the pipeline, whatever this is. So I'm speaking to a masculine right now. You are manifesting in something you want, and it's coming to fruition right now. It's already, it's just about there to you. This is a good time to thank Source in advance for providing you with this, as if you already have it. That's how we go. That's how we manifest. All right? That's how we roll, I meant to say. All right? And here I'm seeing this is somebody who is interested. You're interested in someone that you work with, or someone that this is a friend of a friend that you met, that you're thinking about, and you're thinking that you want to go out with this person. I do see that you're going to have a justice with this. And guys, if you're still with me, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And thank you all for the super thanks. I appreciate every single one of you who are doing that. And I hope you have the most wonderful day. Take care.